Guys, I'm back again, Mr. Neil. This is my WWE Roadblock 2016 review. I don't shouldn't say 2016 because wasn't it early this year? Was another Roadblock? I'm not too sure. I think it was another Roadblock. It was like I'm pretty sure it was another Roadblock with Triple H versus Dean Ambrose. Was that last year? I don't remember. But this is my last yesterday Roadblock review. Uh, I'm gonna give it three categories: the good, the bad, and horrific. I'm not gonna say ugly because it was horrific. The booking was horrific in the entire show. Um, I'm gonna start with the good. Uh, One of the good things about the show was Neville turning heel. He came in and basically destroyed T.J. Perkins and destroyed Rick Swan, and crowd popped and they chant "Thank you, Neville." Just seeing Neville on TV again was awesome. He's actually a good talent they do nothing with. So the booking here was pretty decent. Um, I'm gonna shift to the horrific. But no, I'm not gonna say horrific. I'm gonna shift to the bad. The match itself was bad. This is my personal thoughts on it. It was botchy and Rick Swan goes over. Rich Swan goes over, and I could care less. I didn't care. I didn't care to watch the match. I didn't care to be looking at the match. I didn't care that it was on my TV. I really didn't care. None of these people. Brian Kendrick. I used to like Brian Kendrick back in the days. Now I really don't care for him. I don't. T.J. Perkins. It's like he does the same moveset. He has the same moveset. Nothing new. Nothing innovative. Rick Swan. I have no problem with Rick Swan. I really don't. Just that he really creeps me out when he does that little neck thing, and it just I don't know he freaks me out. He really does. Ugh. I'm sorry, Rick, if you're watching this. Highly doubt you are, but if you are, you're a great talent. You just freak me out for some reason. Um, I really want the crowd to get behind him. Like, can you handle this? Can you handle this? And you know how you like NXT when he points at the crowd and they like, can you handle this? Can you handle this? You know, they don't do that. I guess in the main roster, NXT they do. Go figure. So that's the good and the bad for that right there. Good. New Day match. I like the New Day versus Cesaro and Sheamus match. I did. That's my opinion. It was a solid match. I like the finish. How he kind of. I know it's a double thing. It's a good and a bad. I like the match. I like how they finished it, but I don't like that the New Day lost. Why? Because only 6 days. They always do it after a streak is done. They always, immediately let's take the belts off. They could have did this at Royal Rumble or even another Raw. They could have did it. Just a little space between the streak. At least let it get to 500. That's my thoughts on it. That's how I felt. It should have, like it meant something. Now it doesn't seem like, after the streak, then, here we go. We're just going to, just forget it, take it off New Day and give it to these guys. I am happy for Cesaro. He does deserve having a title. I do like Cesaro very much. He's a great athlete, great talent. He has to offer. He has a lot to offer the company. Do they do anything with him? Not at all. They don't. Um, Another good. Sasha Banks and Charlotte. Great match. These ladies have awesome chemistry. Uh, Sasha Banks got busted open in a match. That kind of, yeah, it started off a little slow pace or whatever. It built. Uh, One gripe I have about this match was the initial Iron Man match. Well, I don't know why you call it Iron Man. It should be Iron Maiden when it's females. It makes sense. It does. But initially, when it was like 3 seconds left and she tapped, that's just retarded. It's dumb booking. Like it would have been much better if it was 20 seconds and she taps. Because like, she almost had it with 3 seconds. That's just retarded. And she's looking at the clock. So when she's looking at the clock, it's like, okay, you are where's 3 seconds? Why are you tapping? You could have. It made no sense. Like if it was 20 seconds, oh, she only has 20 seconds to go, and she can't take it. She just taps. But 3 seconds, that's ridiculous. That was just abysmal, ridiculous, stupid booking. But the outcome, don't get me wrong. I love Sasha Banks. I also love Charlotte. Now going forth, does it make sense to have, Vince McMahon is big on this whole streak thing. Is it wiser to have a face go over it or a heel go over? Bailey's right there, and it's just who you have. Well, then again, it's like who you have Sasha feud with. Pray it's not Dana Brooke. Emmylise, Emma can wrestle. So it's like, oh, she's just eye candy. No, Emma can wrestle. So I wouldn't have a problem with Emma feuding with Sasha. That's her and Paige had on NXT that first televised match. That was fire. So Emma could do it. I could see Emma in that position. You don't have to insult Nia Jackson at I don't know. No. I think she need to feud with somebody else for a while. Just Nia feud with someone else. Don't feud her that the underdog David and Goliath thing has been worked to death in WWE. So we don't really want to see that. I don't want to see it. But the end of the match, that was like poetic. Sasha's bleeding, and she put in a finger forward and turned it to the figure eight. Then she taps. I have no problem with that booking right there. The only thing that just gripes me about this match was the stupid 3 second, and then she taps. It's just stupid. My overall, this was the match of the night. Now we're gonna get into the bad and abysmal. It's like you're supposed to save the good for the last. I should have saved Sasha Banks and Charlotte for last. But Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns. This guy Roman Reigns is not over. Not in a long shot. He's getting to the point of X-Pac heat, that go away heat. That's what he's in territory of. That go away heat. We don't want to see you. We don't want to talk to you. We don't want to deal with you kind of heat. Roman, he's not a bad wrestler, but it's just something about him like is not resonating with us fans that either we don't care. We know that you're trying to shove him down our throats. We know this already. So it's like, okay, come on. Chill out. We already know what's going on. Don't force him down our throats. And that's what Vince is doing. It continue. And if people say, oh, WWE, it's Vince. He calls the shots. He's in head of everything. He's in charge of everything. They continuously pound him down our throats. And then we get sick of him. So the Vince is like, oh, he's going to be defiant. And he's like, oh, I'm going to defy the fans and go against the grain. And you can just you can insert Cesaro in that. He's ready. He's been ready to be in that position. You can insert someone else to be in that position. You have so many guys that's backstage you don't even use. And it's the same booking. Like, I can literally close my eyes and knew what was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. I knew Chris Jericho was going to come down. I knew it was going to be a disqualification or something. Hence with the Chris Jericho and Seth Rollins. I didn't care about none of these matches. The matches were boring to me. Both matches were boring. I could care less about any of the matches. I knew Seth Rollins was going to win. I knew Roman Reigns was going to win. I knew that for a fact. There was no guessing at all because these guys are booked to be basically unbeatable. So it's like when someone finally gets a win over them, then it's like, oh, finally. So Kevin Owens, who is your Universal Champion, why is he even your champion? And he can't even get a clean win at all. So it's like you're taking Kevin Owens' credibility and you're scrapping that. He's not a credible champion. And he's not like a chicken champ like they usually have. No, he just can't get it done on his own. So here comes Jericho and same old stuff. But the exact opposite I already knew was going to happen when Kevin Owens came down to help Jericho. Oh, the same thing that been happening on Raw for weeks. Oh, well, happens again. He turns around, Then he avoids it the first time. Second time he tries it, gets pedigreed, match over. Knew it was gonna happen. Seen it coming a mile away. Seen it coming. It's annoying. It's just so infuriating. The booking of these matches. The crowd, when you think that when they put Chris Jericho to the table, there was no pop. There was only booze. No one cares about Roman Reigns. You know, and the thing is, he's not a bad wrestler. It's just that we're so sick and tired of the same booking. It's the same booking. It's the same old same thing. And another thing, and I'm just as a side note, I'm sick of them panning off to see the reaction of the fans. No one cares. We don't care. We want to see wrestling. We want to see stories. We want to see them telling a story in a ring. We don't want to see and there's no story being told. Like I can watch SmackDown. Like I prefer to watch SmackDown more than Raw or SmackDown pay-per-views. Why? I think because of AJ Styles kind of is the reason for that, and The Miz. I really like The Miz. He's grown on me a lot. I do like Dolph Ziggler but it's other people that's there. I like Baron Corbin too, but on Raw it's just like no one. I don't care. I don't care. And the last thing I want to say, the most horrific, abysmal, disturbing match that just worked my nerves, was a complete waste of time, was Sami Zayn and Braun Strowman. That match was horrible. The booking was disgusting in that match. How the match should have went, this is my opinion. Sami Zayn, yes, build him up to be real strong. Have Braun Strowman pound him, toss him around. No Mick Foley. Just Braun Strowman and Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn gets beat down, but he gets up. Beat down, but he gets up. He keeps getting up. And he says he defies him and tells him, no, I'm not staying down. No, I'm not giving up. I'm going to continue to fight. I'm going to continue to go. And he just, give me your best. Give me your best shot. And he just eggs him on. And he pounds him and he laughs. And he wins. Because he didn't give up. That'd have been a better booking. But no. The crap they did here. It was just a waste of time. And that sums up the whole pay-per-view show, whatever. Glorified Raw. It was a waste of time. I could have been playing Skyrim Remastered or something like that. I could have been, I don't know, drawing with my son or practicing teaching my daughter how to do a jump shot or something. I don't know. It was like a waste of time. I had a headache. My daughter walked out the room like, ugh, this just sucked. And like she was pissed off because she loves Sami Zayn. She loves Kevin Owens. But it was like, Daddy's left a bad taste in her mouth and in my mouth. It was a horrible show. That's my thoughts. That's my review. Hit that like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. This is Mr. Neil. I'ma holla at you. Alright? Later.